Hello everyone and welcome back to the third installment of the Christmas Shoutout Special. So if you're new to all of this, let me break it down to you. So we have channels that we're finding, small channels like ourselves, and we figure, well, because the algorithm is not really working for us, we're gonna help boost them up. You know, because it's that time of the year to do nice things for other people for no particular reason whatsoever, so that's what we're gonna do. For no particular reason whatsoever, we're gonna help try to boost some of these other smaller channels up. So we've been going through to all sorts, whether it be gaming, drawing, tabletop. We're trying to vary it out as very best as we can, and there are so many channels to go through, a lot of dead channels, and a lot of channels that, well, maybe they just haven't been picked up very well for reasons such as their material isn't that great yet. They're still working on it and it's too rough. Or they're just too brand new. Either way, we're going to be going through and try to find those other channels that have been kind of lost in the wash and elevate them to the very best that we can with our own audience, which is, humble, meager, and see if we can't just break through that ceiling, So let's get down to it, shall we? First channel of the day is Lost Forge Tabletop Gaming. Lost Forge Tabletop Gaming has been around since 2018, so it's about 2 years old and has about 42 subscribers. Lost Forge Tabletop Gaming, say that 3 times fast, is a channel that focuses on tabletop board games, card games, and role-playing games. So if you're into the old school nerding out fashion like they used to do back in the days of old, then here's your channel. Now, Lost Forge Tabletop Gaming covers the following: Magic the Gathering, Keyforge, Pokemon, and Dungeons & Dragons Pathfinder. Oh, and one other thing. Because it is such a small channel, humble in its appearance and production, that it is very unlikely that you will have to suffer through, ya boy, Raid Shadow Legends commercials constantly bombarding you while you're just trying to see an unboxing. So there's a positive. So if you're looking for something that's just dedicated to the craft, then consider Lost Forge Tabletop Gaming. Next up is London Engraver. Yes, London Engraver has been around since 2013, but the latest video they actually have posted is from a year ago. I can only assume that they were lurking around like so many others until they decided to start posting on said channel. Now, if the name hadn't given anything away, they do engravings. But no, they're not from London. They're from Australia, unless there's a place in Australia called London, in which case, there you go. Now, as for this channel, there's not much to really say about it, except for the fact that you get to watch the artificer himself, or herself, I don't know how many people they got in this, actually doing the work by hand, slowly, meticulously chiseling away, picking, scraping at the metal to create such wonderful works of art. But, sadly, the videos that they present are not even a minute long. They're very short, brief, just giving you a little preview as to what it is that they do. Honestly, I think the channel is more or less just something to promote their abilities, their skill set, so that they can continue to make work. And in these trying times, that being 2020, well, something that you can do that actually is very skillful, that you can pass on to other people and everything else, and yet do it in the safety and comfort of a shop or home is a very valuable skill to have indeed. And who knows, if they get enough of a following, maybe a few folks to maybe make a suggestion, they would be willing to grace us with longer videos, maybe something a few minutes long to maybe 10 minutes of watching the masters do their art. As to watch someone slowly chiseling, working their craft in a nice, quiet, comforting environment can be rather therapeutic. And if there's anyone I can compare this art to any other art that also can be rather therapeutic, it would definitely be Bob Ross. But I'm just doing a comparison is all. I'm not promoting Bob Ross. He doesn't need any promotion. He's the man. So, London Engraver, if you ever see this, please grace us with some longer videos so that we can witness your craft. And for everyone else, if you think London Engraver is worthy of your subscription, then please do so at the links at the end and in the description down below. And our last channel for tonight is Abby Wolf Player 1. Abby Wolf Player 1 has been around for nearly a year and has 110 subscribers. But despite the fact that it's a gaming channel like so many others, I know they're like a dime a dozen, they just keep popping up all over the place, but bear with me. Abby Wolf Player 1 is actually trying to do something a little bit different comparatively to everybody else that was more, look at me and how awesome I'm at it dying all the time. Abby Wolf here is trying to do something a little for you. In fact, it's not so much her as so much as for you, but then there is a little bit of a kickback, maybe if she can grow and be able to support her household a little bit better. I'll go right down to the description and read it word for word. Hi, I'm Abby Wolf. I'm a disabled single mother starting my career in esports and motivational speaking. I'm also an author and lifelong gamer. I'm building a community of love, acceptance, and positivity. But if you want to hang here, you gotta be able to laugh at some dark humor and stop taking yourself so seriously. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm lucky to be alive. My endgame goal, now bear with me, this is the important part here, is with this content and career is to create a ladder for those who have hit rock bottom. I want to help people get back up and help them change their lives and keep them elevated. On my channel, you'll find games, videos, comedy, and real talks in that priority. We're gonna get goofy and random. We're gonna get deep. And we're gonna get through this shit together because you either bury it or you let it bury you. Now, right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's what that last two parts there, that's what actually drew me to Abby here and her channel. Made me stop, see what was going on, saw not too much was going on, and shed a tear because holy crap here, she's talking about mental health issues. And I, for one, can back that up. I mean, I've had my issues long before all the craziness started happening, and I've been to the abyss. It's nothing fancy, it's just a big black hole that you fall into and then you're gone forever. Yeah, it's nothing special, so it's best everyone pull very, very far away from that. And here Abby is wanting to do the same for everyone else, to be able to support them through video games and keep them from going to the abyss. And that I applaud. It is a noble goal here, ladies and gentlemen, and again, that's why she's here. So, if you're willing, lend your support to her and this noble cause, even though, yes, it is through video games, it doesn't matter. It's about mental health and helping people that have those issues connect with someone else they can just talk to, play with, and just get their grievances out. If they have really serious issues, then you may need to see a mental health specialist. All in all, Abby is here to help with the everyday thing. At least that's what I'm getting from this, and I am totally for it. So with that, thank you, Abby Wolf Player 1, for your contribution towards mental health issues. So with that, we're gonna close. I hope you've all enjoyed the selection of everyone that has been presented here thusly, and if you're looking to support any of these, they're gonna have right down below in the description as well as the end credits. And with that, we're out. So Merry Christmas everyone, and good night.